Okay, per request, I am doing a review of Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime performance, which happened just about like 15-20 minutes ago. All right, first off, I just got to say a few things about the Super Bowl. I'm not a football fan. I can't stand football, and I was reminded why I can't stand football. Because it's a game that starts every 5 seconds and then ends every 5 seconds after that, and it takes another 3 minutes for them to start up the game again. Who finds this interesting? I'm just fucking curious. It's like, if we were gonna basketball is continuous mostly. They don't stop this much. The only sport that stops this much is fucking golf. And they could, anybody who says they like golf should take a golf club and beat themselves to death because it's just the stupidest sport ever. I'm digressing. I'm sorry. But also I have to say that I don't have cable because I'm never home. I barely watch the one television I have. So I had to watch it on YouTube, and that was tricky enough because apparently the NFL was striking it down on every live feed that YouTube had. So I had to keep changing feeds. But the best part about watching the Super Bowl or anything else on YouTube under the live feeds are watching the ongoing commentary underneath, because I was like, I'm pretty green to the whole live thing on YouTube. I was like, oh, commentary, cool. Or comments. It was like live comments. This shit that's coming out of people's mouths, everything from nigger to Jap to bitch, it had nothing to do. They could be showing like a polar bear on screen. It's like, nigger, down with America, I hate chinks, fucking somebody kill me, let's blow each other up, suck my cock. It was the weirdest string of thought. It's like schizophrenia. So, okay, Lady Gaga, let me say the positive first, because okay, I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. Well, I'm going to keep it about 75. I never keep it 100, but fuck that. But, great singer, okay? Monsters, calm the fuck down, because the Michael Jackson fans are still after me about the fucking Paris Jackson thing, my last fucking video. She is richer than I'll ever be. She is a great entertainer. Okay, so the Super Bowl her Super Bowl episode started with her on this Batman ledge. Okay, the whole thing was very Gem and the Holograms mixed with the movie Tron. And okay, it was so weird. The best way to describe it overall, it's like if you went to any local high school to the drama club and you said, listen, we're gonna give you $5 million to do a Super Bowl halftime show. This is what you would have gotten. It's schizophrenic and weird. And okay, let's just go through it real fast. So Lady Gaga starts singing God Bless America, and she's on this perch. And then she goes into This Land Is My Land. And then all of a sudden she's just like, bye. And she throws herself off a fucking building. I mean, it's like she threw herself into the stadium. So, and that was awkward because then she's just kind of flying around and she's trying to dance while she's flying. And the whole time I'm just thinking I would have to shit. I would have to shit. Cause they were spinning her around and she's I forgot what song she's singing at that point, but she's just fucking everywhere. And she's going around so much that I'm just I would literally either throw up or poop. It would be a Super Bowl to remember because the next thing you would see would be me upside down with shit running out of my fucking, bedazzled suit and onto my face. So she does that. And then it goes on to this other set piece. I'm trying to remember as it comes to me, where there's a, she's got, all the gay dancers dressed out in the weird, at one point they were all wearing black and then they were wearing these tinfoil Jiffy Pop costumes and they're kind of prancing around and, she walked to another part of the stage or another part of the field. See, that's what it was. There was so much fucking going on. And I know that's a new rule apparently at the Super Bowl with Katy Perry, Madonna, and all these motherfuckers. There has to be 1,000 different things happening because each bitch wants to top the last bitch. But sometimes it's getting to be a bit too much. I could not keep up with what the fuck was going on. The only parts I kept up with, let me just go over what I remember and what stuck out to me because it was a little too much. She had this big fucking, she kept saying stuff like, hey America, how are you doing tonight? America can answer as a collective and be like, we're okay, how are you? Great. Want to make you feel good tonight? You guys want to feel good with me? No, we want to feel shitty. It's just okay, she did that. And then she did 2 of her hits. She did Bad Romance. And what was the other one? That is Bad Romance. And she did some other thing Just Dance. And at one point, this is how all over the place it was. She's dancing. At one point, one of her dancing gay guys, the black one, is following her around with a microphone so she can sing into it every 5 seconds while she's not pretend dancing. Let's be real. She can't dance. She can't dance. I could have done better. I can't dance for shit either. Give me a choreographer. I could at least done that kind of fucking bullshit that she did. She can't dance. She could sing. She could sing her ass off. Whatever. Then they had, she's up at a piano and she's like at first playing it, and that was the part I liked the best. I think that's where she's in her element the most. Like she was singing great, and it's that, you know, song that nobody listens to from the album that's flopping, but that's fine. I mean, she's still great. But she's singing and she's like, a million reasons, and all of a sudden she goes, hi mom, hi dad. And the weirdest thing ever happened after that, because I guess her mom and dad are in the audience, is she hikes her fucking legs up with her panties showing. Like after she said hello to her parents, that wouldn't be my first thought. Like to be like, look, I shaved down here today. You guys, do you see? Are you still proud of me? Why is mom passing out? What the fuck's happening? No. So she does that, and then she goes into some other ballad, I think. And listen, what did they do to that audience? The one around the stage who pretended they were singing along with her, because everything is like pre-taped as far as vocals on the Super Bowl. I know that for a fact because they have to, just in case some shit goes wrong, like in case mic feeds drop or weather or whatever. Like, it's always been a thing. People are usually singing along to a track. And it's not because they can't sing, it's just because that's how it is. And so she walks down this thing, and then everybody's holding like glow-in-the-dark dildos. I don't even know what the fuck it was. They were just waving like phallic fucking orange things around, and she's like, yes, I love it. How are you doing tonight? And she's like touching 3 or 4 people that, you know, been pre-approved by security and not going to slap her or anything like that. And then she pulls Rihanna out. And Rihanna is doing this thing like, oh, hi, this wasn't my idea. Like, she wants to get back. Like, it looked like Rihanna was just like, she, like, if I was on that field, I would have had a migraine from all the fucking. So then she does, look, she goes somewhere else. Fireworks are going off. Lights are happening all over the place. She's running around with some more, like, people that look like they were extras from, you know, Xanadu back in 1982, that fucking movie. And then she runs up a ramp. And she's like, Super Bowl 51, woo! And she throws her microphone and she dives into, like, I'm assuming like a place underneath where there's like a mattress or something like that. I mean, it'd be funny if she just like was in the moment and she dived and she just fucking broke her hips. Like she just jumped off to be dramatic. It's like, fuck, there's nothing under me. Bam. But yeah, it was, all right. I don't think she should have done all of that bullshit. Here's what I would have done. The beginning was awesome with her just singing at the top of the little Batman thing. It looked very, yeah, that's another thing. It looked very, like the set looked very Mad Max, very Dark Knight. Like, was it post-apocalyptic America she was going for? In some way she might be right. I don't know. She should have just done it. Maybe do one dance number like Bad Romance and then go right to that fucking piano bitch and sing your heart out. And that's why we love you. You're a true artist. You don't need all the fucking bullshit that Rihanna, Madonna, and all these other whores need, because they can't sing worth the fuck. You can sing, okay? Look at Adele's fat ass. She can get on a stage, charge people thousands of dollars, and the bitch ain't moved the whole fucking time she's on stage. She can sing like a motherfucker, and that's why you forgive people like that, because they're awesome singers. You ignore the fact that, you know, people like Adele are just sitting there eating Cheetos in between their songs because they have such great vocals. But yeah, so overall, it was just it was too schizophrenic. It was just too fucking much. Like, I expected goats to start running out with fireworks fucking out of their nostrils, and then some mimes to start coming out and masturbating on the audience, and maybe some midgets would just like, they would just start like firing midgets out of cannons, and they would hit the goalpost and there'd be blood everywhere. She should have gone completely psycho. That would have been the best thing ever. Like, for her, she should have just like had fake blood and like thrown it all over the audience, and like had prosthetics on where she's basically just cutting herself open and ripping her flesh off and whipping it at fucking, you know, like Tom Brady. He's another fucking one. I don't, look, I'm not in the Super Bowl. I can't stand to look at that fucker. I don't like, he irks me for some reason. I don't know the motherfucker, but I don't have to know him to know him. There's something about that dude that just pisses me off. It's like, he's like, that's a different video, but whatever. So yeah, it was a interesting performance. I don't know if it was her best performance. Her vocals are always killer, so I don't know. I still need to go into this Target over here and get an Advil because all this fucking lights and bullshit that was happening. I think the flames actually at the end weren't flames. I think it was actually a bunch of fags shooting fire out of their ass. I think they packed like gunpowder up their anuses, and they got like the most hardcore fags that they could find at the fag bar in Chicago or New York, and said, listen, we're gonna pay you guys a lot of money. They're like, oh shit, it's Gaga, we'll do it for free, fuck it. And then at the end it was just like they were and it was just fucking fire coming out of their butt. That's a weird theory, but a theory. All right, so I did it. Later.